How about now, Alex? Seeing if you can hear me now. Man, technology is really a bummer sometimes. Seeing if you can hear me now. Because I got a yes from one person and then a no from one person. So that makes it a little more challenging to begin. Yes, good to go. All right. All right, let's see if this works then. Okay. So today is a Yin Yang Yoga practice, and sorry for the delay. If you have yoga props that you love using, go ahead and grab them. I've got 2 blocks and a blanket close by. I'm going to be using those. And if we haven't met before, welcome. My name's Jamie, or J Love, and I'm one of the co-hosts at the Body Love Mission. And I love movement. Movement is a foundation of living a healthy, happy life and really loving and embracing the body that is yours. Today's practice will be gentle. It will be slow. We'll be combining long-held postures with more dynamic, challenging postures. Go at your own pace. Do what feels good. And know that everything that I say is a suggestion, but honor your body. Do what feels good for you. Starting sitting on top of the feet. Curl the toes under, sit back. You might take the knees out really wide here to be comfortable in the shape. And just focus in on your breath. Typically in yoga, we practice something called Ujjayi breath, ocean sounding breath. And there's a subtle constriction through the throat as you exhale. Coming to that breath, coming to the rhythm of your breath. And just grounding into this moment by focusing in on the breath, by closing the eyes. And if this becomes too intense, you can come onto the hands and point the toes instead. Sit back onto pointed toes instead, where the feet are flat. And continuing with those full breaths. And take a moment to just ask yourself, what is my intention today? What do I want to take out of this time on my mat with my breath in my body? And maybe this is the way that you center yourself for the rest of your day, or you get focused. Maybe this is the way that you practice self-love, and it's really just about you loving the body that you're in. Maybe you just want to exercise. Whatever it is, take a moment to acknowledge why you're here now and what you want from this time. Stay with your breath. Take another 5 deep breaths here. And when you're ready to, you can just tip your weight back. Let's all come onto flat feet. Tip your weight back, bend your elbows, loop your shoulders back, open your heart, start to lift your knees up off the floor so there's an intensity through the tops of the feet. Stay with the breath, fluid breath. And bring the knees down. Come forward into a tabletop position. Give the feet a tap. So we're just waking up the feet nice and slow. Curl the toes under again. Inhale, arch your back, lift your tailbone, lift your heart, look up. And then exhale, scoop the tailbone under, round through the spine. And again, inhale, lift, lengthen, arch the back, lift the heart, gaze to the sky. And then scoop the tail under, round, force the air out of your body. Purge. Inhale again, lift, lengthen. This time, exhale, scoop the tailbone under, press into the hands, press into the feet, lift the knees and shift your hips back into a down dog. Paddle the legs. Lift the heels up and down. Circle the ankles around a few times. Another way as well. Either walk your feet towards your hands or your hands towards your feet and come into a standing forward fold. Dangle like a rag doll, hold your head or hold opposite elbows. Stay with your breath. If your low back is really tight or the backs of your legs are really tight, you can bend the knees. You can take the feet out wider. And see what you can soften in your body as you exhale. And then start to bend the knees, drop the pelvis down into a squat shape. Bring your palms into prayer, lengthen through your spine. Again, big fluid breaths. Keep those coming. Let the knees tip. Right knee to the earth and then left knee to the earth. Letting the pelvis move. And we're going to bring both knees back down to the floor. Toes curled. Sit back onto those toes again. Stretching through the feet. Big breaths through the nose or through the mouth. Come off the toes, tap them. From here, step your left foot forward. We're coming into a low lunge. Let the pelvis hang. Let your left knee move forward. Find a point where you can focus your attention, gazing out off the tip of your nose, looking up or looking down. And typically in Yin, we'll hold the poses for a really long time because this is more of a fusion practice. You can move when you're ready to, and that might mean swaying within the pose. Or just subtly changing the shape. Press down into your right hand, lift the left arm to the sky, and then circle the left arm. And opposite direction as well. Reach the left arm all the way back behind you. Now lift the right arm up. Shift your weight back so that your shoulders are over your hips. Reach wide. Now flip the palms, reach the right arm to the sky, take the left hand to the back of the right thigh. Take a couple of big breaths here. Opening the body. And then we're going to windmill the hands down from the left foot again. Curl the right toes under. Exhale, lift the right knee up off the floor. So starting to feel a little bit of strength, that grounding through the legs. Exhale, lift your belly up off your thighs. Float your arms back behind you. Hold it here. 5 big breaths. Soften the right knee a little, give it a bend, float the arms up into the air, flip the palms to face back, take a big inhale, lift your heart back, bend. And then we're slowly going to bend the right knee back down to the earth with control. Shift your hips back, straighten out your left leg, bring your hands down. If you're working with blocks, hands onto the blocks. Blocks, I personally love to use them. It's really up to you. Flex the foot, left foot, point the toes. Do that a few times. And then flex the foot, stick out your bum a little bit more, wave the foot side to side. Yeah, there's some intensity in the back of your calf here. Breathe through it. Tap the left foot back down and then step it back. Right foot forward. Same thing, low lunge, shift the pelvis. Find that pause point. Breathe deep. Or shift your weight side to side. Press into the left hand, reach the right arm to the sky, and then circle the right arm. And circle it around the other way. And reach the right arm all the way back. Lift up off the left arm forward. We're going to sweep the right hand to the back of the left thigh, left arm to the sky, look up. Again, keep your focus wherever you can hold your balance, wherever helps you to hold your balance. And then windmill the hands down. Curl the left toes under. Exhale, lift the left knee. Lift the belly up off your thighs. Float the arms back. Hold it here. Sweep the arms up into the sky. Lift your heart. Flip the palms back. And then start to bend the left knee even more, bringing it back to the earth slowly. Bring your hands forward, straighten out the right leg, flex the foot, point the toes. Do that a few times, pointing and flex. Thanks, Bowie. My dog is licking my foot. Flex the foot, stick your bum out, hinge forward just a little bit more. Wave the foot side to side. And then tap the right foot back down, bend the knee, step the foot back. Come down onto either lowered blocks or onto your forearms or both. And just shift your weight forward, arch your back, stick out your bum, and then exhale, scoop your rib cage up towards the sky, tuck your chin, look back towards your pelvis. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round through the back. And come to neutral. I'm going to bring my forearms down to the earth here. Slide the right foot back, curl the toes under. Exhale, hover the left knee up off the earth. So we're in a modified plank position. Tap the left knee back down. Bring the right knee down. Slide the left leg back, curl the toes under. Now exhale, hover the right knee. And then lower to the right knee, lower to the left knee. We're going to take the right leg back again. Straight leg, curl the toes. Exhale, hover the left knee. And then lower to the left knee, lower to the right knee. Slide the left leg back, curl the toes. Exhale, hover the right. And then lower the right, lower the left. Come all the way down onto your belly. Forearms down, elbows underneath the shoulders. Cobra pose. Lift the heart, look up, take deep breaths here. You can let the head hang forward and heavy for a few breaths. You can rock your chin side to side or draw circles with the nose in space. Beautiful. Press down through the palms. Firm your bum a little. Press the pubic bone down to the earth. Now lift your elbows up off the floor. Big breaths. You're going to let the rib cage melt back down to the earth while you bend your elbows out wide. Slide your hands out wide as your mat, wide as the shoulders, maybe a little wider than that. Wing the elbows up to the sky. Press down through the pubic bone. Firm your bum. Exhale, lift your chest. And then we're going to slowly roll the rib cage back down, elbows to the sky. Tuck the chin, nose taps the mat. Exhale, lift. And then wave the chest back down. You can continue to move the hands in a slightly different position each time, making the hands wider, more forward towards the top of your mat. Stay firm through the lower half of your body. Five more. Even coming up onto the fingertips. I call this cupcake claws. Because, when you get a box of cupcakes and you want the center cupcake, but you don't want to squish the icing on the other ones, you got to go in with that claw. Two more. Excellent. Stay here. Sweep the elbows out wide. Stack the palms, forehead down. Bend the knees. Small windshield wipe of the legs, side to side. And then make it a little bigger, but really slowly taking the legs from left to right. Circle the legs to the right a few times. And other way. Straighten out the legs. Swing the right arm wide off your mat. Bring the left hand to a push-up position. Look towards that left shoulder. Take big breaths here, opening through the right shoulder, through the pec, through the chest. Now bend the left knee. Flip the left foot back. Bring it to the earth. Keep looking over the shoulder. Reach the left arm up into the sky, elbow, and then bring the left hand to the back of your pelvis. We're going to reach the left arm back up to the sky, bring it back to a push-up position, nice and slow. Lift the left foot, roll to your tummy. Reach both arms out in front. Exhale from your bum, lift your arms, lift your legs. Back of the neck long, nose is pointing down. And then lower all the way down with the limbs. Bring the left arm wide, right arm to that push-up position. Look over the right shoulder. Bend the right knee and press into the right hand and flip that right foot back. Look over the right shoulder even more. Reach the right arm up and back. And then right arm up and over. Slowly lift the right foot. Roll to your belly again. This time we're going to sweep the arms back behind, palms face up. Firm your bum. Exhale, press into your pubic bone. Lift the arms, lift the legs. Interlace the hands behind your back. Lift the hands up off the low back. Squeeze the legs together here. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Slide the hands to a push-up position here. Inhale, lift the heart, upward dog. Exhale, you're going to pull your hips back. Square your shoulders over your wrists. Curl the toes under. And then exhale, lift the knees, plank position. So nice and slow into those power positions. Push your chest away from the earth, spreading the shoulders wide. Lift the backs of the knees, lift the belly. Back of the neck in line with the rest of the spine. And then exhale, downward dog. Same thing, those little movements. Paddle the legs. Lift the heels up and down. And move the heels to the right side of your mat and the left side of your mat. And again, heels to the right side of your mat. Bend your knees here. And then straighten the legs. Pivot the heels to the left side of the mat. Bend the knees. And then back up to neutral. Inhale, float the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, point the toes towards the left hip. Press your left heel to the earth. Take 5 big breaths here. Lengthening the breath. With control, start to draw the right hip down. You're going to slide the right knee forward between the hands, hovering the knee, and then softly place the right foot down. Lift the belly up off your thighs, float the arms back. Runner stretch. Find your balance. Inhale, soften the left knee, float the arms up into the sky, look up. Exhale, flip the left heel down, pivot the toes out, reach the left arm back, right arm forward, warrior 2. So the left toes are pointing out. The left heel is in line with the right heel. Relax the shoulders here, big breaths. Slide the left hand back of the left thigh, reach the right arm up, look up. Big breaths, grounding through the feet. And next breath, sweep the right elbow down onto the right thigh, left arm overhead, look up to the left arm. Tapping into a bit more strength. We're going to keep the left side as is. Lift the right elbow off the right thigh and then extend the right arm out. Starting to feel abs fire up. Next exhale, lift your upper body back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach the arms up to the sky, look up. Exhale, sink the arms back down, bend the right knee. Again, inhale, straighten the leg, float the arms up, and then sink down. Nice and slow. Find that rhythm with your breath and the movement. 3, 2, and 1. Windmill the hands down. Pivot the left heel up. Step the right foot back to a plank position. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap the knees down. We're not going to do a tricep dip. You're going to point the toes. Let the pelvis sink down as you lift the heart. So right into an upward dog. Good. And from here, we're going to reverse tricep push-up. Bend the elbows and roll down through the rib cage. Roll down through the chest. Hover your chest just above the earth. Firm your bum. And now hover the arms up off the earth. Elbows are bent. Good. Sweep the arms all the way out in front. Lift the legs up, squeeze the legs together, point the toes, and then push the arms all the way back behind you. Bend the elbows, hands placed down on the earth, back to a push-up position, lower the legs down, separate the legs, reverse tricep push-up, lift, curl the toes under, exhale, lift the pelvis, lift the knees back to plank, take a breath in, exhale, tailbone to the sky, down dog. Next, exhale, left leg floats to the sky. Bend the knee, point the toes to the right hip, sink your right heel down, big breaths. Lengthening the breath. Listening to the rhythm of your breath. Start to draw the left hip down. Shift your weight forward through plank. Hover the left knee. And then quietly step the left foot forward. Lift your belly off your thighs. Float the arms back behind you. And now float the arms up to the sky. Right hand reaches back of the right thigh, left arm to the sky. And then start to reach the right arm forward, the left arm forward. Pivot the right heel down, reach the right arm back, warrior two, right toes point out. Nice big bend in the left knee. Good. Reach the right hand back of the right thigh again. Left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Settling to your breath. And then bring the left elbow down onto the thigh. Reach the right arm overhead. Look up into the right arm. Anchoring down through the feet. Exhale. Now hover the left leg, left arm up off the thigh, and then reach it out in front. Starts to feel like work here. Exhale, lift the upper body, stack shoulders over pelvis, left arm forward, right arm back. And then inhale, straighten the left leg, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, sink down, left knee bends. Keep moving with that. Inhale, lift, straighten the knee, and bend. Exhale, arms wide. 3 more. Beautiful. We're going to windmill the hands down, lift up onto the right toes. Step the left foot back to plank. Hold your plank. 5, 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Tap the knees down. Point the toes. Let the pelvis lower down. Slowly unwind the spine. Firm butt. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, reverse tricep push-up. Slowly roll down through the rib cage, through the chest. Hover the head. Hover the arms up off the floor. Sweep the arms back behind you, palms face up. Lift the legs, squeeze the legs together, and then sweep the arms all the way out in front. Pull the hands back, hug the elbows to the rib cage. Lower the legs, separate the legs. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift the ribs, lift the pelvis, shift the shoulders over the wrists. Curl the toes under. Exhale, lift the knees. Exhale, down dog. Two more big breaths here. At the end of the next exhale, bend the knees, lift the heels, look towards your hands. Walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Set the feet hip-width distance apart. Inhale, flat back. Bring your hands up to your thighs. Stick out your bum. Square your shoulders. Exhale, dangle, forward fold. Start to bend your knees. Drop your tailbone down. Exhale, lift the belly off the thighs. Chair pose. Hold it here. Sink down, down, down into a squat. Good. Float the arms up into the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, bow forward, straighten the legs back to a forward fold. Good. Inhale, exhale, hold. Inhale, flat back, hands up the thighs. Long spine, exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, stick up your bum, chair pose, lift your belly off your thighs. We're going to lift all the way up to Tadasana, standing here. Inhale, firm your bum, reach the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, sweep the arms all the way around. Good, bring your palms into heart center. Hold it here. Bring the edges of your mouth up towards your ears, a gentle smile. And just find some gratitude for your beautiful body, how strong it is. Bend the knees, stick your bum out. Gaze down to the fingertips. Shift your weight into your left foot. Hover your right foot up off the floor and then sweep the right foot back. Kick it back.
Tip your weight forward, shoulders and hips level. Balance. Extend the arms back behind you. Hold it, gazing down off the tip of your nose. Warrior 3, airplane pose. And then start to bend the left knee. Step the right foot back. High lunge, right heel lifted. Inhale, float the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, sink the right heel down, warrior 2. Good. Inhale, straighten the knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend 5 like this. We're going to bring the left elbow down onto the left thigh. From here, right fingertips towards the earth. And now overhead, open the heart. Exhale, lift the left elbow up off the thigh. Shoot it out in front of your chest. Good. Sweep the right arm all the way back. Left arm forward, back to warrior 2. Inhale, reach the right arm to the back of the right thigh. Left arm to the sky. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Lift the right heel. Step back to a plank. Hold plank 5. Tap the knees down. Point the toes. Let the pelvis slowly move towards the earth as you lift and broaden through the chest. Inhale, up dog. Reverse tricep push-up. Roll down through the rib cage. Press down through the pubic bone. Hover your chest, firm glutes. Hover your arms. Reach the arms straight out in front. Sweep the arms back. Interlace the hands, clasp the palms, lift the legs, lift the chest, lift the arms. Locust pose. And then soften back down, hands to push-up position. Inhale, reverse tricep push-up, up dog. Exhale, shift the pelvis back, shoulders over the wrists. Curl the toes, exhale, plank. Inhale, pause. Exhale, take it into down dog. Soften the knees, exhale, look towards the hands, walk, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, stick your bum out. Lift the belly off the thighs, reach the arms forward, shift the weight into your right foot, lift the left leg. Take the left leg back behind you. Square your shoulders, square your hips. Arms wherever they're comfortable, wide or back or forward. Now bend the right knee, slowly step the left foot back, reach the arms to the sky. Pivot the left heel down, right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, left hand to the back of the left thigh, right arm to the sky. Exhale, windmill the right elbow down onto the right thigh. Bring the left fingertips down to the earth and then overhead. Three more big breaths here. Exhale, hover the right elbow, reach the right arm forward. And then sweep the left arm back, right arm forward. Straighten the right knee, reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, bend. 5. Windmill the hands down, pivot the left heel up, step the right foot back to plank, hold plank 5. Good, tap the knees down, point the toes, unwind the pelvis. Lower down, lift the chest, firm through the glutes. Upward dog. Exhale, peel the pelvis back. And we're coming into a child's pose here. Apparently there's a fire alarm going off in my building now. Very peaceful fire alarm. Don't worry, there's not a real fire. It's just an alarm testing. All right, press the palms, spread the palms, pull. Exhale, peel the belly up off the thighs and slowly come all the way back down to the belly. Wing the elbows out wide. Give the hips a little sway side to side. And then bend the right knee. Reach around with your right hand. Grab hold of the right foot. Draw your heel towards your bum. Reach your left arm out forward and now lift the right leg up off the earth. Lift your chest. And then slowly lower down. Look towards the right side. Release the foot. Slide the right knee off your mat and up towards your right elbow. See, just a test. Just a very annoying test. Just another test where there's been a year that we are all being tested to our core. And it's how do we keep our nervous system calm? How do we stay grounded amidst the nonstop chaos of this point in history? And it's about our choices. We choose to get stressed, get scared, get triggered, or we choose to work past it and to release what we don't need and not allow it to ruin our day, our week, our year, our month. And it's challenging. You can be resting your head on your block if you'd like. And from here, extend the right leg straight off to the side. Roll over to your left rib cage. And you can bend the left knee here. Reach back and hold the foot and then start to roll your right shoulder back. I've got my head on a block here. You're welcome to do the same. You can bend the right knee as well if that feels better in your body. Find that sweet spot. You can also place the right knee over a block here. This is one of my favorite twists. It's called cat pulling its tail. I've had cats. I've been around cats my whole life. I've never seen them pull their tail like this, but I love this pose. Big breaths. Release that right foot, left foot. Your body's all twisted up. It's hard to know what your right and left is. We're going to slowly roll back over to the left rib cage, to the chest, and sweep the right leg all the way back. Beautiful. Just spend a moment here in neutral, elbows wide, forehead or chin down. Take a big deep breath, press the belly into the earth. And exhale, let it go. Just another one of life's challenges. How do we stay calm? Bend the left knee. Reach back with the left hand. Grab hold of that foot. Slide the right arm out in front and lift. I've never wished so badly to live in a house than this year. Relax. Tip the left knee over to the left side, left elbow and knee towards each other. I'm placing my blocks one behind me, one over to the right side. And again, you can start to extend that left leg straight out. Right arm straight up in the air. And start to roll over to the right rib cage. Good. Let your head catch a block or your shoulder catch the block. We're going to bend the right knee here. Grab the right foot and slide your right shoulder back. So I've got my right shoulder. Is that my right shoulder? My left shoulder on a block. And my head on a block. Left leg straight. Right knee bent. You are holding the right foot with the left hand. I know it's a bit confusing. And just trust you will make your way into that sweet spot. Big breaths. Good. Relax and release the right foot. Slowly roll back through the center. Slide the left leg back. Come up onto the forearms again. A little firmness through the glutes. Let the head hang heavy. And press down through the palms, through the forearms. Firm your bum. Lift your elbows up off the floor. And then walk your hands back. Lift the chest up. Start to tip the shoulders forward. Pull the pelvis back. We're going to curl the toes under here. Exhale back to plank. Next, exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, slowly bend your knees, coming into a tabletop position. Hovering the knees first up off the floor and then lowering them down. Slide the feet together. Shift your hips back into a child's pose. You can bring your elbows between your knees and rest your forehead in your palms. And press down into your forearms. Shift your hips back. Roll up. Stack vertebra by vertebra. Take the hands behind you with or without the blocks. Again, we're going to loop the shoulders, lift the chest, bend the elbows, and then tip the knees back. Lift the knees up off the earth. And bring the knees back down. Bring your weight over your shins. Press down into your shins. Squeeze your quads and lift your booty up. Firm your bum. Curl the toes under. Sit back onto the feet the same way we started. Bring your fingertips to the earth. Push yourself back into a squat. Here, if you want a little bit of a fun posture, balancing crow pose or crane pose. I'm going to place a block in front. That's will be for my forehead. So I'm going to go easy on this. I'm going to assume you're a beginner. You're going to bend your elbows wide. Start to shift your weight forward. Lift your knees up high Tap your forehead to the block. Pull your elbows in slightly. And then lift your right foot up off the floor. Lift your left foot up off the floor. And if you can push yourself away from the block as well. So use the block first, get comfortable, find that spot, and then lift your head up off the block. And try that a couple of times. And for crane, you're going to pull your knees right up into your armpits. I would love to show you, but I can't do that pose. And so just make sure that the elbows aren't winging out wide. You want to keep them tight. You want to have this nice 90-degree angle, a shelf for your knees to rest on. And then we'll come into a position where the knees are together, tops of the feet are flat, rabbit pose, just rounding the spine forward. Press down into the shins, firm your bum, come back up. Firm your bum, bring your hands to your low back. Start to lift the chest, hug the elbows towards each other, lift the heart. And then squeeze your bum, lift your head back over your heart, heart over your pelvis. We're going to flip around onto the back. Straighten out the legs, flex the feet. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, scoop the tailbone under, slowly start to roll back. If you feel like you're going to fall, bring your elbows to the earth and then lower with control. Reach your arms overhead. Cross your right ankle over your left. And now just lean into the left side. So you're getting a nice stretch from your right hip all the way up to your fingertips. Banana pose. Uncross your legs. Slide your upper body to neutral again. And then cross your left ankle over your right and lean over to the right side. And again, uncross the left leg. Upper body comes back to neutral. Let your arms swing out wide. You can let the legs flop out. If the low back is tender, you can either bend your knees, bring your feet to the earth, or you can slide your blocks underneath your thighs. Really allow the body to relax, release, soften as much as you can, wherever you can in your body. And keep softening, keep relaxing. And come back to gratitude for your body again, for your able body, and how lucky you are, how lucky we all are to have able bodies. And just take a moment also to acknowledge how much effort it was to be here now, to practice self-care. And so just giving yourself a little pat on the back, or wrapping your arms around your body and giving yourself a hug. Thank you for taking care of this vessel. checking the box. I did the movement practice today. I took a step towards self-care, self-love, and that's worth something. Because none of these little loving actions that we take towards ourselves go to waste. They're all important. They all hold value. And feel free to stay in this resting pose in Shavasana as long as you need. Many yoga teachers will state that this is the most important part of your practice. This is what it all leads up to, and that is that state of peace, quiet, that place where we yoke the mind and the body, and we are in unison, united, yoked. And so don't miss out on that. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. It's been an honor to guide you. Thank you for your patience, even with all those technical blips. May you be healthy. May we be happy. May we be free from any pain or suffering. May we feel at home within our bodies and in unity with the world around us. Namaste. See you next time, everyone. Happy Tuesday.